Peace. What it is. All right. We'll call this one These Words Part 3. I've done a couple of videos before about words that we think mean something and they don't. So I'm gonna do it again for this one. Now, the 3 words I'm gonna use, and I hope this strikes a chord, is Christianity or Christian, Jew or Judaism, and Muslim or Islam. Okay, so it's gonna be those, I guess 6 words. Okay, now as y'all know, I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not gonna pull out no book and read to you. I'm not gonna, whatever. I'm telling you what I know off the top of my head. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm very open for criticism because I am very new to all this shit. I'm about a year and a half, 2 years in, and I could be wrong. But I ain't about this though. Alright. So anyway, we gonna start with, I'm gonna do Christianity last because that's the biggest one. Well, let's just start with Judah and Judaism. Okay. Judaism, look at the word Judaism, right? Now we know. Ism is a kind of a thing. I believe is the definition, or to come from a thing, or some shit like that. But Judah, if you know, is Judah in the Bible, like the Lion of Judah, Judah the Lion. I can't actually remember where that word originates from, but fuck it. To prove this point, I don't need to. So Judaism is essentially the strongest willed one of the bunch is religion. The strongest of the bunch is religion. Fuck it. You get it. Like, Judah is the lion, and the lion is because it's astrological, right? But I'm not gonna go there with it because that's more to explain that I am able to, because I'm not on that level. So anyway, just leave it at that. And then a Jew, right? Now this one I'm sure of. Now, a Jew, it comes from those who follow the teachings of Jehuti. Or a Jew comes from the word jewels, Jewels, and if you are on point and you know that El is a Moorish title. So the El means God, and the Jew would be the Jew or the Jewel of God. You know what I'm saying? The mini God, if you will. So it'll be that person's religion, which would be a Moor. All right. So you Hebrew Israelites, back in the day, y'all were Moors. Okay. And today you are Moors. Whatever. But neither here nor there. Alright, so all these so-called white folks out here, what they really doing, they're not just praising Jehovah, but they really doing is studying the 7 Hermetic principles, because Hermes in Greece is Tahuti in Egypt, and Tahuti is Jehuti, because ain't no J's. So it's the same thing. It's all the same. Or Thoth, 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 the deity. So it's all the same mythology, different names. So the 7 Hermetic principles are the 7 principles of Tahuti, and Jehuti, and the Jews follow the 7 Hermetic principles, and that's in Kabbalah and blah blah blah. So let's go to Islam. Now, Islam means peace. All right. Also, Islam is an acronym, ISLAM, for I, self, law, am master. And once you on that path, eventually it's I, self, law, astrology master, because you've mastered your zodiac, your personal zodiac. So that's what true Islam is. Islam is truly a study of self, the study of peace within self. You understand? Because once you have peace within self, you have peace with everything outside, because it's as within, so without. See? So, Muslim. Now, Muslim comes from the same word, derived from the same word that muscle comes from. So essentially, a Muslim, if you look in the history, you'll see Muslims referred to as Muslimen as well. That's because Muslim scientifically is their muscle tissue. Okay, so everybody on the planet is a fucking Muslim. Kill yourself, you evil, you know. I don't want to be this because it's that. You know what though? I ain't gonna stunt. The history on them on like Arab people kind of shook me because I didn't know this. And being that I'm the type of person that like to see the best in people. Hold on, let me see what we at. Minute wise. I'm only at 5 minutes. All right, being that I like to see the best in people. You know what I'm saying? I would have liked to have just thought that they were demonized by the racist society or whatever, or the oppressive society. I thought that they may have taken on a role that didn't particularly describe them, because I know that 9/11 shit was bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, I've heard some history on them that you know they fucked us over. You know, and if you think about the Arabs in the hood today, what good are they doing us? You know, they got these fucking stores with the window glass up, and they smiling, and they selling us beer, you know, cigarettes and candy. You see what I'm saying? All the things that's killing us. So at the same time, they still fucking us. So you know, my perception of them has changed. Even though I have met some of them brothers, and they have been some good people, what have you. But at the same time, I gotta go with the history. The history is the history, and I don't really know them like that to go against the history, you dig? So, you know, whatever, you know, they on that list too of people who I don't give a fuck about if they don't give a fuck about me. You understand what I'm saying? And when I say don't give a fuck about me, I don't give a fuck if you give a fuck about me. Fuck you. But you know what I'm saying? If you hate me just because I'm black, nigga, for absolutely nothing because you've been watching this fuck ass TV, fuck you. I hope you burn, bitch. No love. So anyway, talk to on and on. Let's go to the Christians. Now, this was the perfect one. Peace to Brother 13 Son, who put this in my mind. Christianity. Look at it. Look at the word. Christ entity. Christ entity. I wish I knew the verse. There will be many antichrists in the last days. What's the leading religion? Christianity. Antichrist. So you are the motherfucker you've been afraid of. Now, what's the science on the Antichrist? Check it. Peace to the 13th Son. You know, I give props where I get my lessons from. You feel me? Because, you know, what the fuck ever. I ain't, you know. So anyway, Christ is within all people. You are Christ if you take the responsibility to attempt to obtain that goal. But it's in you to be obtained. It's, by my understanding, people, your destiny. So whatever. But you know what I'm saying? If you are looking at Jesus to save you, or he has saved you and he's continually saving you, then you are looking outside and above yourself to save you. Therefore, you are against the Christ within. That's why God is a jealous God, because you are God. Anything else you are. That's why I tell you don't worship idols, so on and so forth. So, these words are tied into these religions that we don't really understand. We just going with the motherfucking masses. And we really need to read for ourselves. Because half of that shit don't mean what you think it means. It means something else. And it all got to do with you regardless. Because everything always in your life got to do with you. God damn it. Stop looking outside yourself. And that was it. Peace and love. Take it easy.